can sort of feel an uptick in terms of the crowd energy. A lot of these fans came to watch this man who you think has the skill set to be a future UFC champion.
I do, John, and I will go on record saying it. I believe this kid has a huge future ahead of him. He has a ton of skills. He checks all the boxes. He's got the wrestling, he's got the grappling, he's got the cardio, he's got the toughness. He can do it all. But it is on him now to make good on all the work that him and his team have done to put him in this position.
And the UFC, as you well know, does a masterful job with the matchmaking. When a fighter is this hyped and gets to this point of their career, they give him a guy who they think can beat him. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. Always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hard tail of the tape for this flyweight fight. All right, to get us started now, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manel Kape. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatsuro Taira.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, DC, the hype gives way to the action here as we get round 1 underway. Both of these guys are exceedingly well-rounded. I know we have a hard time trotting out that term in modern-day mixed martial arts, but these guys really can do it all.
They can do it all. So, in these types of fights, you get a bit of a feeling-out process, trying to figure out the path, trying to decide, take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Passes to half.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Beautiful transition. This is a terrible position.
Kape getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Oh, back and forth we go.
A big hook to the chin. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up to get that beautiful.
Midway through round 1. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Now he's got good body position, yo. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Come on, you gotta keep your hands up for me now.
Great shot from the top position.
Manel Kape's in half guard.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, feet on the hips here. Kape's back in half guard. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Round two is next.
Nice work. Take a deep breath and relax. Excellent pace last round. He doesn't know you have a whole nother group.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
All right, here we go with round two.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
And that one certainly found the target. Nice. Nicely done. Head kick attempt. It's blocked.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Manel Kape's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. And now some distance as they pull apart. Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Nice level change.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the up.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Ooh, big shot lands.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Front kick by Manel Kape. Just misses there with the left. All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Pops back into full guard. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. And the horn sounds on round two.
Excellent work. That's what I'm talking about right there. Your striking's looking beautiful.
what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men, stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going, but a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end.
Working on to finish the heel hook, he's got to secure the legs and keep the hips past the knee if he wants to get a finish. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, big shots from the top. Nicely done. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Posture's up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, he postures up again, and all these ground strikes are just brutal.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet. And the fighters are inverted now on the ground.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're...
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You've got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, you lost that round based on the ground battle. You need to avoid that. This is what we trained in the gym. Stuff those takedowns and keep the fight on the feet.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, and now an uppercut.
Beautiful level change.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Kape. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Nice shots landing from the top position. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, nice transition. Flattens him out now. This could be trouble.
Now into his mount.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
I think he's got it. It's deep. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, he's got his back. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, might get the win here by finish.
This is it. This has to be the end.
That's it. What a fight. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found a submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Here we go inside the octagon for the official decision to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Tatsuro Taira!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he could get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.